Hi Libra, it's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive. How are you doing? So what I'm here to do is I'm here to do a bi-weekly read for you for December 16th through the 31st, 2018. And this will be for all Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? So do be sure to check those out. In the description box below, I do have a link if you're not sure what those other signs are, meaning your Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs. Plug in your data, and then if you're not sure of your exact time of birth, plug in 12 noon, and that will push out your whole astrological chart. You'll be able to take a look at that, and then check out those other videos to see how they resonate with you. Take what does, kick out what doesn't. We're reading for a lot of people, so just note that. And I'm going to actually continue what I started at the beginning of December, and I will do a bi-weekly read for you that will talk about you and the other person. So I'm going to pull some cards on you, the other person, and then I will pull some a question that each of you, or something that both of you would like to communicate to each other at the very end. And different than what I did before is I'm going to go ahead and pull what's going to bring you together. Okay, what can bring that communication together? So there you have it. If you're interested in a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com. If there is space on my calendar, it is available, so go ahead and book it. If it's not, then if there's no space on a particular time, it means I'm just not available at that time, okay? So that should get you going. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and note your comments below. I so love it, and I do appreciate it. Never forget all those, and you know that I'm very active in those as well. So thank you so much. If you're looking for a group of souls to be on a journey with, check out our Facebook group, theguidedintuitive.com. The Guided Intuitive on Facebook. There's a little button that says Visit Group, and then you'll be set. Just a few questions, and you'll slide right in, okay? And don't forget to check out our shop, okay? It's noted in the description box below, our store that's there, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and do one last shuffle here for Libra. And what is in store for Libra for December 16th through the 31st, 2018? All right. So right now, Libra, you find yourself right now as the Hanged Man. So you're probably just taking a quick time out in terms of your love life to determine, gain some sort of enlightenment and some sort of guidance. Now, this is something that almost appears that you're doing this for yourself, so you can gain that enlightenment, and you need that space and that peace and that type of thing in terms of moving forward. So you're hoping to get some sort of enlightenment about a love situation at hand. Now, keep in mind that the other person could be a spouse, it could be a significant other, it could be even a person of interest, even a family member, or someone that you really care deeply about. So just make sure that you note that. And I also put our general read that's listed below for the month of December as well, so you've got that. But basically, is you're taking a time out, okay? And that's fine. It was a perfect time to do it at the end of the month for December, okay? Especially the last 2 weeks. Kind of taking a whole picturesque view of what this full year has been in terms of your relationships or relationship, and then determining on how you would like to move forward, okay? So now the beautiful thing about this is that you have the Eight of Wands, okay? The Eight of Wands. And what this tells me is there's some swift communication that's coming in. And what's nice about this is that now any work that you put forward to on a relationship is almost going to have double impact. That means that there's not going to be as many bumps along the way. And that's what this basically talks about. Now, when we get into the wands, this is about, energies, desires. It's about passion. It's about, creativity and that type of thing. And obviously you've made some progress on it because there's some buds of flowers that are growing on it. So it's quite beautiful. And beautiful thing too is that 8 is about a spiritual essence, right? It is bound by the law of karma, and is also challenged by, the spirituality, to walk in the realm of power without creating, new karma or avoiding previous, karmic debts. So that's what this talks about, that higher ground, okay? It is also about, if you're an 8, we recommend almost a 6 to be your partner. It's kind of interesting. That's what they talk about. Now that's of course if you're an 8 in numerology, but it's kind of interesting. It's quite beautiful. So I like that. All right. So it's quite neat. So let's see what else in terms of what's going for. Ooh, when you take that time, if you got this communication that's coming in, Libra, and look at, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, what you've been upside down, you're probably now turning upright, and you're also noting that things are coming through a lot faster and in a different way for yourself in terms of your love life. So I like to see this. Now, keep in mind that the wands itself are the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so it might be someone with that type of energy. They don't just have to be that sign, okay? So just keep that in mind. And we are talking more about the energy itself. I just say the signs because some people kind of like to know that, so I do bring that up. But things are turning in your favor. And I think by taking that time out, it's really helped you in your love relationship, Libra. So let me know in the comments below. Another 8. This is so interesting. You get, so one card, you get the Magician, right? But there's a number 8 that's actually above as a halo. And it's just saying is that you're using the different elements that you have learned. You're using your heart chakra, using your stability in terms of a pentacle, and you're taking, you're focusing on your spirituality, but you're also taken into reality on this earth plane. And you're blending both to incorporate this type of thing that you want to pursue and whatever vision that you want to achieve moving forward. And it took a lot of going within, but I think it's you've got the tools necessary to move forward and get that relationship you want, or to move forward and get that partner that you want, or to up-level a relationship, whatever that is for you as it relates to love. Or find that person that you're truly desiring. So that's really key. So the tools are available to you. You've got the resources. So now it's a matter of just moving forward. And you might be taking on this energy, or someone might be taking this energy, bringing this energy to you. But we get the 9 of Pentacles. The Pentacles are the Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, they're a slow-moving pentacle, but they're so sturdy and so reliable. Now, you could be taking on this energy, Libra, yourself, or you do have an offer that's coming in of love. Now, even though that it's slow and taking forever, it's backed by something that's very long term. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so there is a light, in terms of that. So that's quite beautiful. Now let's talk about the other person. Okay, can we talk about the other person? So the other person, it looks like they almost feel like we get the 5 of swords, right? The swords are the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you might have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your vicinity, like sign, a fellow sign, or this could be the type of energy that this person is embodying, and they're really just doing the best. They feel like it's been a struggle, but they've actually won some sort of conflict that they needed to come through. So perhaps it was either a previous relationship, maybe a struggle within themselves that they were trying to overcome. And this is, that's what basically this is saying. So there's been some sort of change for this person. Now, the change can happen, but at what cost? Because there's a little smirk and the other people in the background drop their swords and he's got 2 in his hands. So basically it's saying that, okay, yes, you won this, this fight, this, situation here, and was it worth it? Okay, and I think that's the thing that person has to answer for him or herself. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind, but there is a change that's coming about, okay, because of this. This person is taking a time out as well. Well, you had the Hangman. Well, this person has a time out, and this is seen to focus on one thing at a time. So again, more of the swords energy. We've got more of the change. Swords represent change, perhaps a struggle or a action. But this is saying that the action to take right now is to take a time out and to focus on one thing at a time. So perhaps it's one person at a time and they let go other suitors in order to move forward with what it is exactly that they want. But to find out what they want, they're going within a little bit, okay? So they are taking a time out and resting because of the struggle, okay? And struggle could have been, again, a past relationship, a marriage, whatever that is, maybe that has actually maybe either ended or has been a challenge, some sort of communication within themselves or with another person. The beauty of it is after they go within, they get the Sun card, okay? This is beautiful. And this is actually just, focusing on really good vibrations and feeling that new sense of life again. So this is beautiful. Feeling very energized, this new lease on life. inspiration and very energetic and really feeling good and a lot of purity, almost like this. He or she feels like this newborn baby that's can ride this horse, and it's just a pure white, on this pure white horse, which is a purity. So that's beautiful. And that meant they feel really good, but that meant walking away from something that no longer served them. So after probably contemplating, they realized that they had to kind of walk away and focus on what was most important to them. Again, more swords, 6 of swords. So quite interesting. It's very interesting. Again, more of the it's more of your energy. So it's kind of interesting. Wow, 6. Let me just pull another one and see what we get here. Okay, so the next card we get is the 8 of Wands. Okay, and this tells me is that this person's on higher ground. Now, even though there's been a lot of a struggle, there's been a lot of competition, he's on higher ground in terms of the other suitors. So if this is someone that you are interested in, or this is this is someone you have your eye on, perhaps they've had a lot of competition, whether you had other suitors or perhaps other people were coming to him and he's trying to keep them at bay. And what this is saying is that you are this person is the victor and is leading in this process. But it is the 7 of Wands, okay? And Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so that could have been them dealing with that type of energy or that particular sign. But that's what it's bringing up, and that's about, it's about passion, it is about desire, so it could relate to what it is that they really want. They're fighting for what it is they really want in love, okay? So there you have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a few cards on what it is that you want to say to them, Libra, and then what it is that they want to say to you, okay? So let's go ahead and do that right now. What I'm going to do differently is I will pull a card at the a few cards at the end to how to bridge that gap together, okay? So let's see, what do you want to say to them, Libra? Sorry about that. Is there an Aquarius, Libra, that you're dealing with? Note your comments below, okay? I want to know because that's what just popped out of my mouth, okay? All right. So what Libra you want to say to them is, I can see that my anger has been destructive and I've really hurt you. Okay, I love that. That's beautiful. It's nothing fancy, and some people, deny their anger or justify their anger as, sometimes or another that someone's emitting its harmful ramifications. But this is saying is that you're actually taking ownership of your situation and of your emotions here and coming across and letting this other person know. So very, very beautiful, Libra. Love to see that. Now, what does this other person want to say to you? Okay. What this other person wants to say to you, Libra, is that I've been so focused on being heard that I didn't see how much sense you are really making. Aha! The light's been turned on. Okay, how interesting. So note your comments below if that's something that resonates with you. Now, what I'm going to do is pull a few cards on what's going to help you in the process of bridging this gap a little bit better and to make it even more successful, okay? What it is that you need to keep in mind, okay? Domestic harmony, guys. Beautiful domestic harmony. So it looks like that there is an opportunity to really come together, and it's a 10 card, which reduces to a 1, and the 1 is that new beginning, right? So just going and starting on this brand new beginning in domestic harmony. This is quite beautiful, okay? Guess what card comes out right after that? New beginning, right? So the universe has got your back in all this process. So there's no doubt there's a new beginning. Now, that's together, whatever that case may be, but it's going to be about being compassionate and being compassionate towards each other. Not only for yourself, Libra, and that other person in your life, but it's about that being compassionate in your communication with each other. And I think that that's going to really, really help the process move along, okay? So let me know if this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. And Libra, I look so much forward to seeing you in the new year. And until then, namaste.